We turn to the White House now, where President Trump hosted big oil industry executives to discuss their potential involvement in his plan to rebuild and control Venezuela's infrastructure. We turn now to our Aaron Navarro, who is at the White House. Aaron, it's great to see you. We know what the president wants, right? He's been talking about these companies investing billions of dollars into rebuilding Venezuela's oil infrastructure. Did we hear from those companies today that they're on board with his proposal?
Weija, good evening. While we heard from many of these oil executives heap praise on President Trump, we did hear some things that they wanted to have answered by the administration. Security guarantees was one. You saw the CEO of ExxonMobil say how the last time that they were in Venezuela, they had their assets seized twice. He wanted to hear more about what the U.S. and the Trump administration would do to provide security for whatever forces they send into Venezuela to get the oil from that country. And President Trump at one point did say that the U.S. would provide some sort of security guarantees to these companies, but then said that it would primarily be security provided by these companies themselves as well as those in Venezuela. You also saw some of these executives say that they want to work out some more of the financing when it comes to getting into Venezuela. And President Trump said towards the end that he will make a decision soon on which U.S. companies will go into Venezuela. But it seems that they are at least on board, but want to see more details and send some of their own technical teams into Venezuela to see what the conditions are like in the country before they dive fully in.
And Aaron, less than a week after that operation that captured Maduro and his wife, we now know that the president said he called off a second wave of attacks. What do we know about that?
Yeah, this comes after he announced early this morning on Truth Social that Venezuela and the interim authorities there have agreed to release a large number of political prisoners as a, quote, sign of seeking peace. He also said in an interview that aired last night on Fox News that he made this request of the interim authorities in Venezuela and added, quote, everything we've wanted, they've given us. And he said because of that, because of the larger cooperation he's seen from former Vice President and now interim President Delcy Rodriguez, that this second strike is no longer necessary, though he did note on Truth Social that U.S. ships will remain in the region. And in the past, he has said that he will keep all options on the table in terms of potential future military action with Venezuela. But as of now, he seems pretty happy with the authorities and leaders he's been working with.
All right, Aaron Navarro, thank you so much.